talking about which zodiac signs are spiritual in nature, and let's begin with where you see your sign word written here. That's where your zodiac sign will appear. So let's go and do it. Aries are quite spiritual people. They are the one who are naturally drawn to the ancient gods, and they are particularly attracted towards Roman gods and some of the Egyptian gods also. But their spirituality is defined by what they do, and really. Next are the Taurus. Taurus people are silently spiritual. They are spiritual up to that extent which will not really hamper anybody's life. They respect your belief and they respect their belief also. Geminis are very busy people. Sometimes they really do not get the time to be spiritual, and their day-to-day life is very very busy, and most of the time they would find things are getting difficult. In those difficult times they remember God, and really they are spiritual to some extent. Cancerian people are carefree people. Sometimes you would find them, they are not really very spiritual, but in the times of needs you would find them, they are also turning very spiritual, but their spirituality is situation based. Next is the Leos. Leos like to pray to the God before they go on any of the conquest, and before attempting any victory they always remember God, and that's how the spiritual they are. Otherwise the Leo knows the ground realities, and based upon that they fight. Next are the Virgos. Virgos are quite emotional people and very much spiritual, and I would say 99% of Virgos are very spiritual people. They like to pray, they like to worship, and they like to keep one image of the God always with him and with them, and they also like to keep some of the rings, some of the talismans, some of the worship related things with them always. Next are the Libra. Libras are businessmen. They know God has got little say in the matters of business, but they respect only up to that part, that whenever they are starting any business they would remember God, but after that they would forget and they would go to the material world, and that's how it is. Scorpios do not really that way seem to be spiritual, that they would respect your boundaries. They are the one who breach anybody's boundaries, and that's where their spirituality comes into the place. Sometimes they would be really spiritual, and most of the time you would find them away from God. Next are the Sagittarius. Polished people, quite polished people, and they know really people have been using spirituality to fool others, and that's where they really keep it pure, and they really do not want to use it for any other purpose other than being spiritual. Capricorns are very spiritual people. They believe God has created them because they are the one who are mythical. Okay, many of these zodiac signs do reflect on the other ways of the God, but they are the one who are plainly spiritual. Well, Aquarius people do have certain thoughts about God. They think like God hasn't created humans. Humans created God only for the business reasons, and that's what Aquarius believe. But at the same time, Aquarius also conflict here with the ideas that two of these events are really spiritual. One is death and another is the birth. And if you want to come to the planet Earth, you have to take birth, and if you want to go from here, you have to die. So these two events are really highly spiritual. Okay, and that's how the conflicting ideas Aquarius do have. Last in our list is the Pisces. Pisces is highly spiritual person, and they would always go on long pilgrimages and long spiritual journeys, and they would try to discover themselves. Okay, they look for God everywhere. Thank you for watching, and God bless you. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.